Hey guys, welcome to Stay at Home Mom Shenanigans. Thank you so much for joining me. We have been sick. We had a cold about a week ago. Mine turned into a sinus infection. Seemed like we barely even got better from that, and now strep throat has gone through our house. So it's a hard time of year for us, and so I want to show you guys what I do to kind of disinfect my house. This is kind of like when you're sick, try to focus on the areas with the most germ spreading. So like the kitchen, the bathroom, the dining room, the beds, places like that where, the most bodily fluid exchange possible, I guess. So you will see that in this video, and I hope you guys enjoy watching. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.
So first thing when I woke up, before I even had my coffee, I decided it was time to get started. When I woke up and realized I was sick, I was just like, we got to get all these germs out of this house. So the kitchen is really probably the most cluttered, but sometimes it's just easiest for me to just start in this dining room because I see results the fastest. I can pretty much take everything out of it and clean everything down, and it looks perfect again pretty easily. So I started in here, just got rid of everything and started just wiping everything down with my Mr. Clean disinfecting. I like to put it in this spray mop bottle, which originally came with spray mop solution in it, but I just reuse it and I put in my Mr. Clean solution, and I like it because it's more, you get more liquid out than with like a spray bottle. And with the disinfecting stuff, you really want to get it really wet and you want it to take some time to dry so that it can actually disinfect. Most disinfecting solutions take about 30 seconds of the solution being on there to actually work. And so you really want to get it wet so it takes it a little while to dry. But yeah, I'm just wiping everything down, the table, the chairs, and then I put the chairs up on the table so that I can sweep and mop under it. I use the same solution. Actually got my floors pretty extra wet this time, more than normal, just trying to get everything disinfected. But I'm able to do that because these floors are concrete, but obviously you'd want to be more careful if you had like wood floors like what I have in the apartment. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing here. The kitchen always needs the most help as far as decluttering. It becomes kind of our catch-all. We have this big, huge island, which I love because it's so big and nice, but it catches a lot of stuff. It's a nice place to put things so the kids don't really reach it and mess with it, and it just really becomes a catch-all. So I had to work on a lot of like decluttering before I could actually start the disinfecting. So you'll see a lot of that in the beginning. It also just takes time unloading and loading the dishwasher and washing dishes. All of that kind of takes time. So I spent probably the most amount of time in the kitchen disinfecting, but you'll see I kind of just do the bare minimum just to get it clean, the counters clean, the stoves clean. I didn't get down and scrub baseboards or anything like that. I'm just trying to get it nicer and so that we're not spreading germs when we go to make something to eat. On this stainless steel island, I did want to let you guys know I cleaned it with the disinfecting solution, the Mr. Clean one that I use pretty much throughout this video. But I did go back with the stainless steel wipes to make it look nice. I didn't show that in this video, but I feel like you have to clean it with something first to get all the food and the gross stuff off of it, and then you can clean it with something that's going to take the streaks away. So that's what I did. Next, I moved into our hall bathroom, which basically is just used for the boys to use the restroom, change their clothes, or if a guest needs to use the restroom. So it's not too bad as far as decluttering. There is a shower in this bathroom, but we keep the cat's litter box in there because the boys don't use that shower. They use our bathtub. Or if they shower, they use our shower. So I just vacuumed that out, any litter that had gotten out of the litter box, and there's tape over the drain, so you can't even really clean the shower, but it works nice because it keeps the litter box out away from everyone. So that I did before I started the camera, but this is a tiny little bathroom and it's hard to video. Well, it's not that tiny, but it's hard to video in here. So I tried to show you guys what I did, but for the most part, I was just wiping everything down with disinfecting spray and cleaned the toilet and changed out the trash. I wanted to get our bedrooms cleaned up since, when you're sick, you want to spend time in your bedroom, resting, and especially get the sheets clean. So I started with some decluttering. Obviously, we are heating pad people. You'll see I have two. My husband has one giant one. We love our heating pads just to keep warm, but also because we have like muscle pain. We're both very tall, so we have some back pain. I'm almost 6 foot. He's 6'3". So back pain is a real thing for us. I've actually considered maybe doing like some kind of yoga or something to help with my back pain. So if you have any tips for that, please leave them in the comments for me. But I'm just kind of decluttering, getting rid of all our drinks from our nightstands, and then I changed out our sheets. We have white sheets, which is nice. The kids also have white sheets, so I can just kind of throw them all in one and bleach them and feel like they're a little bit more disinfected. So I'm just wiping everything down with disinfecting that I can and changing out the sheets. Next, I moved on to the boys' room, just changing out their sheets, getting all the toys off the floor and then back into the toy room. Does anybody else know the struggle of bunk beds and making the beds? I try to make their beds every day, but the struggle is real with this bunk bed, and this is a lower bunk bed than the typical bunk bed. It's actually a bed that can be stacked 3 high. We chose that just because then the top bunk wouldn't be quite so high, but we have never put them actually 3 high. But anyway, I've considered getting some kind of like zip up where it's all in one with the sheets and the comforter, and it just zips up to make the bed. But the ones that are nice are pretty pricey, so I haven't bit the bullet for that yet. But Anyway, I'm getting their clean sheets and comforters back on their bed and just cleaning up a little bit. You'll see I don't put any sheets or comforter on that bottom bunk. My stepson is not here right now, and if I make up that bed, it's just going to get more germs on it. I'm going to end up washing it. The kids are going to play in it. They love to go under there and hide, and so there's really no point in me making that bed. It will not stay made up, so I just don't put comforter or sheets on it while he's not here. I finished up my cleaning in my bathroom, which is in my bedroom, and you'll see we have lots of drinks. My husband puts his cans from his nightstand into here so that the kids won't knock them over, but we have a hard time taking our drinks to the kitchen, which I like to do so that we can recycle them, but I've thought about maybe just adding some kind of a trash can for recycling into our bedroom. Maybe that would help with our issue, but I haven't done it yet. So you'll see I take a bunch of cans and empty them and take them to the recycling in the kitchen. But and I have the same issue on my side with the water, so it's both of us. You'll see I'm cleaning the tub here, and then I don't clean the shower. I just spray it down and leave the cleaner and the brush in the shower for when I get in the shower. I'll clean it while I'm in there. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it and got some motivation or some tips for the next time your family is sick. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys.